Hey, Molly.
Oh, hi, how are you doing?
Good. Joined Four Elements starting this month.
Oh, nice.
Woo. Hey,
What,
Michelle.
what's up with your gym? Like when
Their Coach Erica wants to open up June 15th, but I don't feel like it's safe to go back.
with limitations, right?
I don't know. They haven't announced how they're gonna set it up, so I'm being really cautious
Mm-hmm.
because I don't feel comfortable training in person this soon.
Yeah, yeah. I have some friends who owns a gym and they're planning to open like at the end of June.
Oh, which
But,
gym?
sorry?
Oh, which gym?
It's all in San Diego. And,
Oh, okay. Is that
yeah,
Leticia's gym?
sorry?
Is that Leticia's gym?
Yeah, Leticia and some other friends. And
Hmm.
yeah, they're all like scrambling, getting their gyms like um, ready for it. But it's obviously like it's not full uh, opening like normal. It's gonna be a lot of like adjustments and limitations.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
Mm.
but yeah, I don't know. I don't feel safe either going back. Do you do any drills with your wife?
Oh, we haven't. We're looking for a mat.
Oh,
Oh, that's why I messaged you.
uh-huh. I think Michelle bought some new mats. How is that going? Is it like
I haven't gotten them yet. Actually,
rolling? Oh no?
no, I'm still just working on my carpet. um,
Ugh.
I know, but I just found some on Amazon. I had to cancel the ones I ordered 3 months ago because they're just not going to ever get shipped. So, but we'll see. The ones I found are like over a half-inch thick, which I think is pretty good. I'll post which ones I got. Maybe
Hmm.
once I get them.
At Amazon?
Yeah, it's from Gorilla Mats. They seem pretty good. It's like a 4x6 mat. It's, like 7/8 inches, so like over a half-inch thick. So.
Are you
Oh,
buying it from Amazon?
Yeah, I finally went with Amazon because the company that I found way back, it just they're so backlogged in sending out mats. They're gonna be like, it's gonna be a couple months. I'm like, just cancel it. So, but I'll post what I find when I get it.
uh, Dolomer mats. They have all sorts of mats, and I don't know.
Those are good too.
Yeah, that's what I have. It's really good.
Yeah, those are really good mats.
Hmm. Yeah. So I guess we're starting like now, I guess. Okay. I will get myself. Okay. All right, let me get a sip of water. It's really hot. All right. Let's start lifting your left leg, fist with your hand and rotating. Right? Flexing your toes as you do this too, in one direction. And let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Good, and you can go your wrist like fold, right? Try to touch the back of your hand to your wrist and flexing your toes back and forth. Boom, boom, boom. So, okay, switch to the other side. Fists and flexing your toes. And go ahead and rotate one direction and switch. Go ahead and flex forward, up, down, into our knees. come down low, up, come down low, up, switch. Good. Let's do a different like hip rotation. We've been doing a little bit, right? But you can put your hands on your hips, but go ahead and lean your weight a little bit to your right leg, and you're gonna lift your left leg slightly off the ground, right here. And from here, you want to keep your foot lined up with your, both of them lined up, right? So you don't, when you move, you don't wanna be moving the leg that's off the ground. With this mat, it's really challenging in terms of like your balance, but you wanna stay steady and rotate, right? Bring your attention to your hips and just rotating your hips in one direction. So you wanna put it to the side, forward, to the other side, back, and then chain them together. But as you're doing this, again, your right leg is steady, not shifting around. Good, and then let's go ahead and shift to the other direction. So as much as possible. Whew, it's making me sweat over here doing this. Okay, so come and stop at the middle and go ahead and press your tailbone forward and then come back to center, and then you're gonna tilt your tailbone and come forward. Again, you don't wanna be shifting your right leg, you wanna keep it steady while you're doing this as much as possible. Which for me with this mat is super difficult. Okay, hips forward, and then hinge. Go ahead and place that foot down, and now, so one of the things that would help with this technique is to spread your toes out on the mat and then put them out and really root your foot down, right? And then you want to kind of slightly bend your knees. Go ahead and lift your left leg, right? And go ahead and rotate one direction. And then gazing your eyes in one spot also helps me too, in terms of my balance. So, good, and then shift, rotate the hips. Another direction, come back, and then go ahead and tuck your tailbone forward, and then come back to center, and then hinge at the hips and come down. Try to keep your foot in the same level, same position without moving it, and then come back up. Go ahead and tuck your hip forward, and then hinge the hips, come down. Go ahead and put that foot down. Maybe just let. Okay, let's go to our shoulders now. Let's bring mindfulness to these kind of stretches, because I know that sometimes it's like, oh, I've done this so many times, I do it just without thinking, you know? So bring mindfulness to this. Feel where you feel tightness, loose. Okay, switch. Okay, bring your fingertips to your elbows, to your shoulders, and use your elbows to come forward. Let's reach up and then bring it back, around, forward, and chain them together. And switch. Good. Let's go to elbows. Slow it down a little bit. Bring your attention to your elbows. and switch. Okay, shake it out. Let's clasp our fingers, forearms together, and moving up our wrists. And switch. Come back and let's stretch them forward, right? Bring it overhead, stretch them up. Unlock them, bring your arms to the side. Okay, let's go to a neck. And switch. Wide stance. Your forearms on your thighs. And lift your right hand, put it inside of your knee here. Squat down. Try to extend that arm out, right? And that same knee is going to push in. And then you're just going to squat and try to bring that same shoulder, your right shoulder, I'm going to bring my right shoulder down. Try to reach the ground. I'm tucking my tailbone in. I'm sitting really low. And from here, you can play a little bit. You can move around, right? Move around a little bit. Good. Let's switch to the other side. Let's stay down low here and let's just lunge right to one side. You can use your hands. Lunge to the other side. Let's lift that foot up. And come back. And come back. All right, come back to the middle. You're gonna walk your hands out, right? In the plank where your legs are wide. You're gonna bring your body forward and trying to line up your wrists, your elbows, and your shoulders together. And from here, take a deep breath, elbows in and descent, like as slow as you possibly can with control, and come down. Good, bring your legs together and your hand should be near your chest right now. If not, bring it there. We're gonna go ahead and flatten the toes, push up, keeping your lower hips on the ground as your upper body comes up. Try to extend the arm, right? Relax the shoulders, separate your ears from your shoulders. Opening your chest. You can go ahead and look to the right and then go to the left. Right again. Left. Sit back. Good, walk your hands out. You're gonna come back to your belly here. I'm gonna turn and lift my right side up, glide my left leg up, and I'm gonna sit up into this S-shaped position here. So from here, let's go ahead and do a version where your knees are kind of close to your heels are close to your knees here, right, from here. So the first one I wanna do is, I'm gonna turn my body towards the leading leg as much as possible. So I'm gonna turn, and then I'm gonna walk my hands out as far as I can, right? I'm gonna walk, and particularly the opposite hand from the leading knee will walk out, right? And you can have the other hand on your elbow here. You can come down your elbow, but this hand is walking all the way out, right? As much as you can here. And then look, you're gonna rotate your palm up. You're gonna try to bring your palm up. So walk as much as you can. Press your elbows, your armpits, your right armpits down, and then turn the hand, right, to the side. So let me see, those of you know, so here, so you walk out and then turn. And you really are leaning forward a little bit, and you want to press that armpit down to the ground. Good. Go ahead and come back up. So you're going to come up in the center now. Okay, in the center here now. And from here, go ahead and tuck your belly in, right? And really strong spine, straight spine, all the way to your crown. And you're going to go ahead and walk, take a deep breath and walk your hands out forward until you come to your elbow, head down. Good, and then you're gonna walk up. And now you go ahead and swing your arms back as far as you can, right, to the back on the other side. And from here, you want both of your hips on the ground while you're doing this, boom, and you're gonna reach out as far as you can. So you swing your arms out to the side as far as you can and then reach outward. Good. Now I want to come back and do this a little bit quicker, and right, so now I'm going to turn to the first side, walk our hands out. You can come to, I like to come to my elbow here. Walk out, turn my hand, go down a little deeper. Come up, adjust, tuck your belly in, walk your hands out, come to the elbow. Come up, turn, and then reach. Come back, and let's switch, right? Let's right now switch to the other side. So I'm gonna post the same hand as the leading leg here, and I'm gonna swing my legs, boom, right? And now we're gonna switch, okay? So the leading knee, I'm gonna turn towards the leading knee. I'm gonna walk, right? The same side arm as the leg, you can come to your elbow here, and then the outside arm comes, reach out diagonally to the side as far as you can, and then turn your palm up. Lastly, press that same armpit down to the mat so your body's kind of coming forward a little bit. Good, come up, belly tap, come forward to your elbow, your forehead. Come up, turn, and then reach out. Okay, come back to center. Okay, go ahead and turn. Side, repeat again. Come up, go forward. Let's reach. Come back, and from here, you can have your hands up here. You're gonna switch your hips. So you're gonna go, you're gonna tap the knees to the mat, come back, tap to the mat, and back and forth. Couple more, 1, 2, go back right here. And let's go and switch our base. So I'm gonna post my hand, I'm gonna switch kicking up, right? Actually, let's do this version, right? We haven't done this in a while. So we're gonna have our S mount here and our hands up. So no hands here, right? We're gonna switch our base. It's really hard to do it when you're sitting upright to do, oh my God, right? Oh my God, I'm not acting, it's for real. But if you're up here and you're leading towards the leading knee here, what it does is, if you could see, look, my hips come off the mat, my back leg gets really light, and it's easy for me to switch to the other side, right? So when I do that, I turn towards the leading knee, and I'm gonna lean forward to get a stretch, and then I'm gonna switch, lean forward, right? Let's do 5 per side together, okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so from here, sweating like crazy now. So from here, let's have the back leg kick, right? So right now, both of our hips or our butt is on the ground, but when I kick, that leg comes off the ground, my butt on that side come off the ground, so I'm not kicking forward, but diagonally to the side, and then I'm gonna bring that leg back, right? And then I'm gonna switch, and I'm gonna kick, bring it back, and then I'm gonna switch, okay? So we're gonna do 5 per side. Let's do it together. So go ahead, 1, kick, bring it back, switch, kick, bring it back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So come back. And then from here, let's do a few of this, right? You're gonna come boom, up, right? Right now, let's just do that. We're gonna come up to our knees, okay? You really wanna pop your hips forward, get a nice stretch here, come down, switch, and then same, boom, and then switch. Just do a few of these. Okay, so here, we're gonna come up and look, I'm gonna pivot my toes, right? Look. Now my toes will be active when I do this. So I'm gonna come up and look, active toes, look, active toes, right? I'm turning my toes here. So when I come up, I'm gonna go boom, active toes. Here, I'm gonna pivot, boom, and then I'm gonna step, boom, boom, come into a low squat, and then I'm gonna go the same way I came up, right? Again, so I'm here, I'm gonna go boom, pivot, right? And then lean my weight, boom. So again, it's all weight distribution, right? If I'm here, I'm in the center and I try to come up, it's really hard, right? But if I lean a little bit, this is gonna be light. I'm gonna step up, and then look, my weight is all kind of center over here now. This is heavy, and it's heavy for me to lift up. So I lean, and then I come up, right? So let's give that a try. So again, I'm gonna come up, pivot, lean, toes, lean, toes, right? And then I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go, now when I go back, it's the opposite, right? I'm gonna lean to make this leg light. I'm gonna come down, lean, I'm gonna come down, and then I pivot. And then I'm gonna switch, right? I can, no hands, so switch to the other side, come up, pivot, right? Lean, up, lean, up. So lean, foot down, lean, foot down, and then I come back up. And then I'm gonna switch, boom, right? Boom, 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 low squat, boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna switch. switch, right? Boom. Switch. Couple more. Switch. Boom, boom, boom. Look forward, okay? Back down. If you need to use your hands, use your hands. Right. Go ahead. When you're done, put your hands on the mat. You're gonna unwind by straighten the back leg, follow with the leading leg. You're gonna come to the back. Let's sit back again. Okay, so go ahead and take a sip of water, and then we're gonna start with Jujitsu drills. All right. So we're gonna do, I think what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna do some Jujitsu movement drills, and then we're gonna incorporate that with like a chair drills, right? So the first one is the power bridge. So again, I wanna go over the power bridge, right? So things to think about is your head right up, your arms on the side here, and your legs closer, you know, as close to your butt as much as possible, because if you have your foot far from your butt, your bridge is not as high versus to here, boom, right? Now, but we're doing Jujitsu Bridge, and a lot of times when we're executing a bridge is typically it's an escape from side control or a mount, right? And a bridge is typically not an up and down for the most part. Like for example, if somebody's on top of us, we don't want to bridge like this, right? Where our knees are boom up. All you're doing is really this bridge is you're carrying your partner's weight up and then right up, and then you come down. The idea of a power bridge or a bridge is really to direct the energy off of you so that they're lighter and you can escape from the position, right? So with that said, we want to bring our heels, right, our head up, and from here you're gonna turn to one side. So if I'm going in that direction, look, this knee is almost touching the ground, right? And my foot, I like to have my foot kind of like inverted, right? So one leg is up, the other, look here. So just imagine if somebody's like on top of me, instead of going boom like this, I'm gonna go the weight here. I'm gonna go bring him here, right, to the side. So we wanna go boom and the knee touching the ground, and we're gonna go to the side, right? So that's the leg movement, right? And look at my shoulders. When you end up in this this position, you should end up with just 3 points, which are your toes and your shoulders. Look, everything is off the ground, right? So think about that when you do that. So you're gonna go, if I'm going to my left, it's my left leg almost touching the ground, right? And my left shoulder is on the ground, right? Another component of this that's really important is that our eyes and our heads will be the guiding direction, right? If I do this and my head is here, it's really, my torque is really eliminating my position. So I really want to look back, right? I really want to look back in the direction that I'm going. So when I go, look, my head goes up, right? Way back, and then I come back down, and then when I switch to the other side, boom, it's up. So I want you guys to do this power bridge with all those components in mind and do 5 per side on your own. So I'm gonna go ahead and then you will do it and I'll, yeah, good. Imagine, you know, like imagining somebody's like on top of you. So Sarah, make sure that your knees are not pointing, both of them not pointing up, right? One of them is yes. Mm-hmm. Good. Amy, that looks awesome. Looks great, Laura. Okay. Good. Yeah, you really want to imagining somebody sitting on your hips and you're bumping them off to the side. Ooh, Sarah looks good. Okay, good. Just 5 per side, right? Good. So that is power bridge. Now I'm going to combine power bridge with shrimping, which is power shrimping. But let's do like the regular shrimping first, right? Regular shrimping that we do drills is like really here and your hips are on the ground and you're sliding, boom, right? So regular shrimping is really typically it's one leg extended, the other leg post, and from here I'm gonna shrimp. Even with the sliding shrimp, the regular shrimp, I wanted you to do it mindfully, right? When you're trying to like create space, you want to create as much space as possible typically, right? So you want to start here with your knees bent, and then you're going to turn to the side of the extended leg here, right? And you're off the ground. See, look how all that whole side is off the ground. And from here, I'm going to push off the ground with my post leg and this side that's on the mat post, which makes my hip kind of, right? It's really slightly off the ground. And from here, I really want to think about bringing my hips to my shoulder line here. So here, just my shoulder line. Look, I want to go really powerful. You're like folding into like a, you know, into almost like your face touching your feet right here, right? So you're coming up. So this movement is really like sliding, right? Boom. So I just want you to do that in place, sliding, boom, folding your body, and look, boom. And really bringing the bottom leg, knee in between your arms while you're doing this, right? So give that a try, just sliding, right? And then the next one, we're gonna do the power one where we combine the power bridge with the sliding. I mean, the power bridge with the shrimping. Good. Sarah, bring your head towards your feet a little bit more. So just do 5 per side. Good. Okay. So now, power shrimp is like the bridge. So you're gonna come right where you're lifting, really like the sliding shrimp, your hips are on the ground. Boom, right? Pretty much. It's slightly off the ground so that it's mobile. But power shrimp is you're here and your hip is off the ground, right? So it's kind of like it's a bridge, right? And then you're gonna shrimp. So that's like with more force. So I want you to combine that. Do the first move, which is the power bridge. While you're up there, you're gonna really scoot your hips out to the side. So give that a try. So 5 per side. Get on the side, touching almost the knee to the ground and go. Yeah. Right? You want to imagine somebody sitting on your hips, and you're going to torque your hip and disperse their energy to the side, right? And then you're going to shrimp out. Yeah. Okay. All right. So another thing, lastly, is reverse shrimping, right? Regular shrimping, it's really like you're turning to the side, right? Or extended leg. You're pushing, boom, your hips, right, out of the way. But reverse is you're pulling your hips, right? You're pulling your hips. So let's try this version where you're here, you're kind of on your side here, and with your toes, look. Oh, with your toes, boom, here, out to the side, and you're gonna pull your hips towards that toe. And then you're gonna turn to the other side, look, toes out, and then you're gonna pull yourself in. So do that version of reverse shrimping, 5 per side. Let's give that a try. So active toes out to the side, and then you're gonna pull your hips. Yes. Mm-hmm. All right. So another type, one last one. Okay. Another type is here. You're shrimping. Boom, right? You're going to go side, pop your hip up. You're going to shrimp. And from here, look, this leg, the bottom leg, is going to thread in, and you're going to come into your belly here. And once you're on your belly, look, I'm going to swing my legs, boom, to the side. I'm going to go back down. You can do it on the same side or on the other side, but you're going to go shrimp up. Bottom leg is going to thread through, right? And then from here, swing your legs up and repeat, 5 per side, right? Give that a try. All right. Let's see. Okay, grab your chair. I feel like we're kind of low chill, so I'm gonna pick up the. Let's just do a little bit of movement, and then we'll incorporate all the drills that you've been learning. Okay, so let me get the timer going. Okay, so the first drill, just to get our heart going, is right, kind of sliding side to side, right? So let me see. So your hand's gonna be on the seat here, and from here you're just gonna slide, boom, right? Slide side to side, boom, kind of low, boom. Your hand can switch, boom, right? So yeah, does everybody have that? Okay. Yeah, so basically you're gonna start here. You're gonna step out, right? So the outer, to start out, so you're here. What I like to do is to have one leg kind of in the middle of the chair, and both of my hands are on the chair, and then one leg, let me see. So hard. Okay, so one leg is right in the middle of the chair, the other leg is here, right outside the chair. And I'm gonna bring the outside to where the middle of the leg is, and then I'm gonna step the other to the other side. So in the back, let's see if you can see it. Right, one in the middle, side. So I'm gonna bring this leg, step in, and then my hand also switch. So whatever leg that's outside, that same arm comes off the ground. So it looks like this, boom. You see it? My outside leg comes in, here, boom, 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 boom. You wanna stay low, right? So also, you don't wanna like low where your butt is up in the air. You kind of wanna squat down where your butt is also down. Boom, here, really low. It's the butt. The butt is not up, but it's kind of sitting down. Boom, right? Get ready and go side to side. Walk it out, breathe. For that. All right. Another, while the chair is up, drill is, look, I'm gonna be squatting and I like to come off my toes here, right? And I have one hand on the chair, the other hand on the ground. And from here, my weight is kind of centralized, right? When I'm ready to go, I lean my weight, right? Always distributing my weight so that I can move. So I'm gonna lean my weight right onto forward so that my back leg is light. And from here, look, I'm gonna lift and I come forward, and then I'm gonna pivot and right? I go back and forth. I know this is a new move, so everybody give it a try before. Yeah, good. So you got to lean forward a little bit, Michelle, right? You really got to lean. Yeah. Good. So Laura right here, one hand on the ground, right? You're squatting and you're gonna jump to one side. Yeah. Yeah, great. Okay, get ready. Go as slow or as fast as you need to, okay? Stop if you need to, but go. Good job. Okay. From here, let's go and do a couple. Let's incorporate some of the move that we've been learning. So the first one, let's see. You're gonna have the chair standing, and look, I'm gonna be on my side. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm gonna be on my side, and look, there's two legs, right? I'm gonna have the leg that's closest to me, both of my hands will be on that leg. So what I'm gonna do is, look, I'm gonna do the sliding shrimp, right? I'm gonna go boom and slide. And now the top leg's gonna come to the chair, right? And then I'm gonna straighten my body out and then pull the second leg, and I'm here. And from here, I'm gonna bring my leg down and I'm gonna turn to the other side. And from here, I'm gonna get on my side, hand on the leg, and I'm gonna, let's do a power shrimp on this one, right? So up, my hip up, and then I'm gonna go boom, out. The top leg comes to the seat of the chair, right? And then I'm gonna go ahead and straighten my body out, pull the bottom leg up and boom. And then I'm gonna put the foot here, and then I'm gonna turn and find the chair and repeat, right? So try to incorporate that in use a power bridge. Yeah, that's great, Sarah. You could use a wall. Okay, so do 5 per side. Good job. Everybody did really well. Okay. So look, the next one, you're gonna go in the back of the chair, and you're gonna imagine like somebody's really doing a pressure pass, right? So that means there's like flesh against your leg, and your leg is up, and let's say they're passing your leg and they're throwing your legs to the side. If you don't do something, they're gonna come to the side and smash the hell out of you, right? So from here, what you're gonna do is, let me get a little bit further from here. What you can do is, look, you're gonna put your leg up and you're gonna come down here, right? And get in a position as the shrimp, and you're gonna forward shrimp, boom, right? And then come back and then turn your body, boom, so that you can face your partner. And now the foot comes in, and then you're gonna boom, and then come back, right? You're gonna imagine like the boom, the leg here, and you're gonna come down. Look, you're gonna come down where you're on your side already. One leg is post, the other leg is extended, right? And you're gonna go boom, get away, create that space, and then turn, right? And bring the foot up and up. And then repeat, right? So you can do one side for 10, or you can switch 5 per side, but give that a try. So reverse shrimping, turn, and then recover. Boom, yeah. So pretend that, yep, somebody's pushing your leg, yes, and then turn, and then recover. So always the top leg recover first, right, Karen? So go ahead, shrimp. Yeah, so the top, boom. Let's see. Am I like lying to you? Boom. Yeah, so the outside leg always boom first and then recover. Yes, nice, Sarah. Great job. Good job, Laura. Looking good, Michelle. Good job. Excellent. Okay. Well, wait. Is everybody done? Okay. So now let's say that you're too late and they pass your guard and they're in your side control, right? So you're gonna have the chair, boom, right, on top of you like this. Boom, can you see it? Boom, boom, like this, right? First, you're gonna have your arms out, which is bad, right? You need to like create a frame, and you could do that by putting, like, I like to drill where I'm like holding the top of this here. And we're gonna do a little bit of like, it doesn't need to be a power bridge, because all we need to do is we need to insert our elbow in here, right? So we're just gonna go side a little bit, boom, and bring your elbow in. So now you have your frame here, right? And from here, we wanna do that power bridge. We're gonna bring our heels like to our butt, right? You might need to, because if you're super powerful, you're gonna bridge and then like throw the chair. So you might want to kind of, I like to kind of grab the chair so that it doesn't fly out across to the room. But I'm going to bring my heels, and from here, right, I'm going to look in that direction, and I'm going to really torque my hips from here. So I'm going to bridge, power bridge, and then power shrimp, right, out. And then I'm going to come back in right? It's almost as if like I'm gonna come back in a reverse swim. I bring my knee in, right? And then I'm gonna straighten my body, and then I'm gonna either put my foot here or here, and then I recover. Does that make sense? Okay, so again, you're down here, and you're gonna start out with your arms out like this, they're smashing you, right? So I have one hand on top of here, right? And it's almost as if like, you know, you can imagine like doing this where you're bridging, right? Creating, and then you're gonna come down. When your hips come down, your elbow's gonna go boom here. And now you have, right, here, your elbow's close to your chest and your hand is here. And then from here, I'm gonna do power bridge in that direction, right? My head, clear your head, don't have your head here. Clear your head, power bridge, power shrimp, right? And then you're gonna come back in with your knee, straighten your body, and then put your foot in and you recover to your guard. Yeah? Okay, so give that a try and do, again, you could do 10 on the same side or you could do 5 per side. Give that a try. So Sarah, your bottom leg, when you shrimp out, right, you're gonna go boom, boom. It's this bottom leg that comes in to block them to come forward. And then this leg will come boom, right? You wanna imagine on the hips, then you draw and then put it on the other hip. Good job. All right. So let's end. We got one more minute. Let's end with like a little bit of ab work. Just one round, not a big deal. So we did this last week. Let's do it again, right? You're gonna lay down. Look, your arm's gonna come out from the outside. Grab the leg here, right? Your legs are extended. Oh my God, you guys can't see me at all. So that's the grip with the chair. Your legs, right, extended, right, and pointing. And when the timer goes off, your leg will lift off the ground and it does not touch the ground until the timer is done. But this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna come here and then lift, then bring it down and then lift, right? Head off the ground while you're doing this. Let's go. Halfway. Hold the belly in. 5 more seconds. 2. Good job. Breathe. Any questions?
It was awesome.
Who knew you'd have your chair
Yeah.
in your side control, huh? There's other drills. It's kind of fun. Well, I'll show it to you guys another time when we have more time. But yeah, any questions?
No, thanks. Awesome.
Okay,
Fine.
good job. Everybody did really well. Thank you for coming. I'll be back with Karen on Thursday, which is Ginastica, Jiu-Jitsu, and kickboxing combination. So see you on Thursday, hopefully. In the meantime, be safe, take care, and I'll see you guys soon.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Good to see
Okay,
you.
bye.
Good. Thank you, Molly.
Thank you.